Hi. So my last video got cut off, right when I was talking about Satan figures. Like I was saying, he has his fingers pretty much in everything. And he will come in and just screw things up. And I was trying to tell you guys, like, exactly about the crap that he pulls. And boom, video ended. Just figures. So basically, to kind of wrap that all up, first of all, when I watched the video, I wanted to make sure that I came back on when I re-videoed and make sure that anybody out there that chooses to be a homosexual or anything, any choice of their sexual orientation, because there is a lot, and it doesn't just have to do with same sex. There's a lot of things that have to do with sex that people do, me, you, and everyone included, that aren't designed exactly to follow God's plan. But I'm not trying to say that to convict anybody or make anyone feel bad. Seriously, we all have things that we don't do right. People lie, people steal, people cheat, people, it comes down to even to the point where if you wrinkle your nose at someone else's clothes, that's a sin because you're judging them, and that's not right. So I really just wanted to go back and say that I love all people. I don't care what you're doing in your bedroom, just so you know. There's people out there that are completely alone and single, and I don't love them any less than a married couple. It just doesn't, I am the type of person that what you wear, what you do, where you go, where you've been, where you've come from, anything that you've ever done in life, anything. I'm just not here to judge anyone, because I have been through and seen a lot of stuff. And I even in high school, I was never the type of girl to hang out with someone by the clothes that they wore or the groups that they hung out in or anything like that. I was never cliquey. You can ask any of my friends that I hung out in high school. I had friends in every single circle. It's just how I was. I'm still the same way. When I meet anybody, I don't hang out with like my girlfriends because of how they look. That's just not the person that I am. And I never have been that person. I just don't think that it's right. I've always been drawn to people's spirit more than I've been drawn to their package. Because that's all this is, you guys. This is just a vessel. This is just what carries around your soul and your heart. And so I've been heart-driven all my life, long before I ever got completely saved. And now I understand why I'm so heart-driven. It's because I was definitely meant to be a disciple for Christ. So, that being said, I was talking about how my prayers are powerful, and yeah, things are still just... I had a little bit of something happen the other day that was really hard for me and my family, but we got through it because we do have God, and we do have faith and understanding that even that was a lesson learned for life, that's something we have planned for our future. It's something that we need to start accepting is death of animals. It's really hard for my husband and I both. We have a hard time with it, but we want to have a farm. So if we're going to have a farm, we're going to have big farm animals that possibly could die. And I just got to learn how to unplug from that a little bit. It's hard. It's really hard for me because I have a lot of pets. And I guess I came to the decision that my pets, my fur babies, I'm going to get them all fixed because I don't want to worry about anything happening to them. Or like Sam, my cat just had a kitten. She had one kitten. Pretty rare thing. I think her body reacted wrong because it was only one kitten and her milk dried up, and I tried, but it died, and it sucks so bad because we fell in love with that kitten day one, my husband and I. But it was hard, and we got through it faster than I've ever gotten through it in my life. That would have put me down for a week. That would have put me down for a month before, because I love my babies. I love my fur babies a lot. I lost a dog that was really close to me in 2013, and it was one of the hardest things that I've had to go through in a long time because I loved that dog. It broke my heart into pieces to lose another day. Obviously, I'm still not quite over it. His birthday's coming up. It's the day before we got married. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to get so raw, but it's just one of the things that I still got to deal with. My dad being murdered when I was a little girl just it almost made death a living being in my life. It was something that I always wanted to battle Or, you know, if I ever met it in the street, shove my elbow down his throat. Or taking my dad away. And all the other things he's robbed me of, you know. But I've gotten to this place where I've had to accept it, because life is the beginning and death is the end of this whole part of being in existence. It just is. And no matter how hard humans try to battle that inevitability, we all die. And the hard part about animals is they don't live as long as humans. And it's hard on people like me that live with, my heart's like out here. It's like boom, boom, boom all the time. I'm just been that way for a long time. I'm a big-hearted person. Somebody called me that this morning. Bless me in my big heart. It is huge, and Jesus lives right inside of it, or he's got it. I don't know how to describe it, but I do carry his love around in my heart a lot, and it makes me think about how to be towards people, because his kindness led me to repentance, and I want my kindness to lead others to repentance. I want my kindness to 180 people so that they can get saved. Because the time could be 1,000 years, but it could be 10. We don't know. And I just think that it's time to start really being on Front Street about God, and that's how I am. The Bible tells us to deny him in front of man. That means he's going to deny me in front of my Father, and I'm not willing to risk that, guys. I'm not willing to risk that. I put all my eggs in God's basket. I let the chips fall where they may, because it isn't my plan, it's his, and no matter what happens, it was already preordained. He knows me from birth to death already, so I'm just going to go with it. have a complete and total utter faith. And for me, the last couple of months, just really doing that, really doing that. None of my prayers have been answered, guys, so pour them on me. Give me more. I will pray for anyone and everyone for anything that they need. I even pray for people that I'm angry at. I even pray for people that have hurt me. I even pray for people that I see doing complete and total wrong. You know, and it's like, okay, well, they need that prayer. Gosh, they need that guidance so bad, and I feel that calling. So, get a hold of me. Message me on Facebook. Message me here. I've put my phone number up on one of the videos. Look for it if you need to talk. Please don't call me, because, you know, if you don't know me, don't call me. But you can text me, and that's cool. When you need Facebook, I'm totally fine with Messenger, too. If you're a man, though, I will lead you towards probably messaging another man that will help guide you in the same direction that I'm trying to guide people. Because I don't feel that married women should talk to single men, because they always seem to draw the conversation towards that temptation that doesn't need to be. And I just try to avoid all things that would dishonor God. And it's not very honoring to God or my husband to be talking to single men. This is how it is. So if you're single, just text me and I will give you, there's several people that I follow on Facebook that are spiritual leaders and prophetic. I believe that people that plug into God as tightly as I do, and there are men like us too, have prophecy and they have vision, and they will be able to pray for you and see what you need and things like that. So everybody have a great and blessed day, and I'm going to go kick ass and clean my house because I haven't been home in forever. Peace out, Team Jesus.